Hello everyone. In this part 2, we will look at a scenario where when a customer calls in, they will hear a recorded voice that asks them to press 1 if they want to talk to one of the employees or press 2 to speak to a manager. This will help us understand how the menu, dial and dial block works in an inbound flow configuration. Let's go to the number menu and edit a number that the customer will call. Let's add a menu block. Upload a prompt audio file that explains the available options.
Welcome to Acme Incorporation. Press 1 to speak with one of our team members. Press 2 to speak with the manager.
Upload an error audio file that will play when customer doesn't select any option.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Here, we can configure how many times the prompt and error messages should be played. Suppose we do not want to accept input until the entire audio finishes playing, then we can define the number of seconds after which input will be accepted in this settings. If we have a multi-digit option like press 12 to do something, this settings defines the time frame within which 2 consecutive key presses will be treated as a single input. In this case, if we press 1 and 2 within 3 seconds, the input is considered as 12. Let's hit save and draw a directed line from the start block to the menu block. According to our audio prompt, we have 2 menu options, press 1 or press 2. So we need to create outlets for these options. Type 1 in the input box and hit enter. Then type 2 and hit enter. This will create 2 outlets. When user presses 1, we need to call all employees. For this, we add a dial group block. The dial group block can be configured to dial a SIP user in our system or an actual phone number. Let's add 1 SIP user and 2 phone numbers. The timeout setting specifies how many seconds the call will ring before it's considered missed. The spoof number setting defines which number will appear as caller ID when dialing external phone numbers. Without this enabled, the caller ID will show the trunk number. When enabled, it will show the customer's number. Note, this setting only works if the SIP trunk provider supports it. Let's add a line from option 1 to the dial group block. Now when user presses 2, we need to call the manager. For this, let's add a dial block. Connect a line from option 2 to a dial block. Let's edit the dial block to specify the manager's SIP username. We will keep the other settings as default. This completes our configuration. When a customer calls, they will be presented with an audio prompt containing the menu options. Depending on their choice, the system will either ring multiple employees or a single manager. As you can see, both the dial and dial group block have a timeout outlet. Any action connected to this outlet will be triggered if no one picks up the call. For example, we can connect a play block to play an audio message if the call goes unanswered. But for this tutorial, let's keep it simple and skip the play block. Now, let's call the number to see this configuration in action.
Welcome to Acme Incorporation. Press 1 to speak with one of our team members. Press 2 to speak with the manager.
As expected, we were presented with the audio prompt, and on pressing 1, employee's phone started ringing. Thanks for watching.